We're now at Virginia Beach. We're at the end of Haddon Road, which is one of the access places. There's a couple along here, depending on where you want to fish. We're going to test the ice out of the end of Haddon Road here today. We're going to stay away from the ferry, which is still running. And hopefully we'll find some good ice. We see there's a couple other anglers out there already, so maybe we'll follow their footprints.
Virginia Beach is located on the southeast shore of Lake Simcoe, bordered by Douglas Point and Sybil Point behind Georgina Island on the mainland.
So we're a couple hundred yards offshore here at Virginia Beach, and I have with me today Brian Greven and Roy Adams again. He graciously assisted me the other day out of Port Bolster when we were walking on the moon. So we'll drill a hole here and just see how good the ice is. What do we got?
Yeah, maybe a bit better.
Yeah, best part of 4 inches ice. It looks like there's some good ice down there, so we'll move out a little bit further.
Virginia Beach is relatively shallow, with the deepest part about 12 feet, averaging about 9 feet. Looking south to Sand Island and over to Sybil Point, that area is very shallow, averaging about 3 to 4 feet. We're now about 300 yards offshore. So far, everything's looked pretty good. The ice has been between 3.5 and 4.5 inches. Not black ice, all black ice, but good solid ice anyway.
So we're about a half a mile out now, and we're starting to feel pretty comfortable. There's other anglers out here. Everywhere we've checked so far, we've got at least 4 inches of ice. Not all black ice, but pretty solid and pretty smooth, so you need your cleats. And behind us, you can see the ferry. And the ferry will run until the ice is too thick to break it, basically, which will probably be for at least another week. Just remember that line for the ferry going from the dock over here over to Georgina Island, because when that freezes over, you can't tell where that line is, particularly if you get a dusting of light snow on it. So stay away from that area completely.
Out a little further, we found some pack ice. Some thin spots, but not too bad. On average, it still was over 3.5 inches.
We're a mile offshore now, and the ice has been pretty consistent, pretty good the whole way. Starting to get a little rougher out here, and you can see some bad patches. You can also see a lot of anglers behind me. Anglers out there don't mean that the ice is safe. It just means that they got out there. So we'll drill another hole here. So again, the same thing. We're on 3.5 to 4.5 inches of ice. Not all black, but pretty good ice. And as long as the weather stays stable and the nights are cold, this might be ready to fish in the next couple of days. So we're now out about another quarter of a mile, and more than half the way to Georgina. And out here the ice is broken up pretty good, a lot of pack ice. And whereas we found some 4 and 5 inch spots of pretty good ice, we also have some of this, which is about 3¼ inches. It's good black ice, but still, it's pack ice out here.
Well, that's it for Virginia Beach for the last day of 2012. We'd like to wish all of our members, visitors, and sponsors a very happy New Year. Have a safe and great hard water season.